I'm being totally silly here, but I'm trying really hard to record this video and the dog is barking, technology is not working. And so the first thought that I have in 2025 is going back into my childhood memories of the TV commercial. I'm a Gen Xer, we're going back in time to Calgon. It was a bubble bath. And so you all know, if you are a Gen Xer like me or a little bit older, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The dog, the telephone, the children, the doorbell. Calgon, take me away. Ah! So hopefully I can record this video today, and you may hear my corgi Pippa barking in the background, and I will do my best to edit the video if that does indeed happen. I'm so sorry for that. I had to share it with you because it's insane. Ah, okay. Back to center. Welcome to Infinite You. I am Dr. Sherry, and today I would love to create, talk to, and make this video all about clarity. I love clarity. It is fundamental to mindset for sure. And I do actually have a really cool framework that I have created. It is called the 5C framework to accelerate abundance. The first 5C is connection, and that definitely all has to do with aligning with who you are, listening to your soul, tuning into your essence, to your soul's purpose, all of that good stuff. But I want to just go into the next C, which is all about clarity. Clarity is huge, and that is what I'm going to be talking about today. So if this video resonates with you, for sure, this is a new channel. I appreciate every subscriber, every like, every comment, and I will always put really cool links in the description box below about an offer that I have, and I do have Infinite Love and Money that is 75% off right now for Valentine's Day. That is available. I will put that link in there, a link to my newsletter, and then probably some kind of like a free gift for you. So I'll have all of that in the description box. So let's talk about clarity. If you feel stuck, if you feel uncertain, if your manifestations are just not clicking, likely the one thing that is missing for you is indeed clarity. Clarity is not just knowing about what you want, it is about aligning with the truth of who you are, your energy, and how the universe actually works. I don't know why, like I can't find the right angle. I'm telling you, like I'm having a Calgon day. I'm not looking at myself to admire what's going on with me. I'm definitely feeling like off center for some really weird freaking reason. Anyway, so first of all, clarity activates your manifesting power. The quantum field, the universe, all is communicating and listening to you through vibration. And so the first part of this kind of like goes a little back into this idea of connecting with the essence of who you are. When you connect to your soul's truth, you immediately are in a high, you put yourself in a higher vibration. I'm serious. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm like looking to one side. It's really, really weird for me right now. Um, Yeah. And so when you connect with the truth of who you are, when you remember who you are, you immediately place yourself, elevate yourself into a higher vibration. And so that really matters. And we all talk about it in like spiritual circles, in metaphysical circles, psychological circles, energetic circles, about this idea of alignment and what alignment is. It's really like hot knife through butter, where you are just tuning into the truth of who you are, regardless of what you've been told, limiting beliefs, old stories and paradigms, and old programming that we humans all have, our little like sort of baggage that energetic baggage that we carry around, that can definitely knock us out of alignment. And, for most of us, and I'm quite sure that I've already made a video about this, but it's huge, right? Misalignment doesn't feel good. It's when we make decisions that are derived from, that come from a space that is not the essence of our own personal truth. So alignment really does matter. When we're aligned, it just feels good. It's really just sort of saying, like, hell yes, now I get it. I feel freaking fantastic. And so the quantum field, the universe responds to that level of clarity, that level of hell yesedness. From a brain point of view, from a mindset point of view, that clarity also is part of your conscious mind, and your conscious mind connected with your heart, and that heart mind coherence also send a very clear signal to the quantum field, to the universe. It is top of mind. It is where we turn thoughts into things. Clarity is essential in that vibrational way, in the way of how we align. I think oftentimes when people are not getting the results that they want from what they're, sort of kind of thinking about, but it's not like top of mind, it is not focus filled, it is not, you know, super, super clear. Human beings tend to, I think, get sort of vibrationally and energetically wishy washy about what they think that they want. They're not sure what they want, right? I say this in every video. I think I definitely, maybe not every video, but I've been talking about it a lot lately. Like when I do a guest podcast, or, I'm writing or doing my other things, or creating a program. Every morning when you wake up, ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Who do you want to be today? How do you want to feel today? What do you want to do today? That is like the straightest, surest way to getting into that high vibrational space that is aligned. So, clarity activates your manifesting power through vibration, and confusion or doubt sends mixed energy, mixed signals. It will definitely delay what you're manifesting. So, when you know who you are, when you know what you want, the universe can align to bring it to you. And like I said, remember, clarity is an energetic magnet. The clearer your vision, the stronger your vibration. The clearer your vision, the stronger your vibration. Lean into the words that I'm using to describe what you are feeling when you are in that space. I'm trying to think of like a good practical example of what I mean. Think about the times in your life when you were so sure about something that that you wanted. And the only energy that I can think of is that it kind of wells up like from your gut into your heart center and all the way up where you feel yourself in your throat chakra energetically, audibly just saying, like, oh my God, I have to do this. This is definitely a hell yes. I am there, you know, absolutely no doubt, 100% sure, 100% certain. That's what I mean by getting very, very clear on who you are and what you want. Think of it like, and the fact that it just increases your energetic vibration. You begin to feel it. I know that you all know when you're completely in that space, you feel like anything is possible. So that's what I'm talking about vibrationally, and what I'm talking about with feeling it, leaning into the feeling of it. Think of it like tuning a radio. When your signal is clear, you attract exactly what matches the frequency of what it is that you want. And you naturally not only become magnetic to aligned people, but also to opportunities, to abundance, to serendipity. You remember the magic, you remember the wonder, you feel in awe, right? That childlike mind, that wonder. And really, like, the essence of that is something that you can have every day when you are being intentional about about creating your personal reality. The other thing about clarity, which is so amazing to me, when I talk about, like, oh, fourth dimensional energy and intellectual energy, where we have been in, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video about being a Gen Xer, and for sure, like, older generations, part of that process of manifesting and mindset definitely is, you know, getting into your subconscious mind and figuring out, like, at a deep, deep level in the subconscious, or shadow work, or anything that could be holding you back, to get in there to begin to rewire or reframe or release that old programming. But I do want to say the other aspect of this with clarity and with energy is that when you're clear about who you are, when you're clear about knowing what you want, when you remember the essence of your purpose on the planet as a sovereign soul, regardless of whatever is going on around you, and you lean into that higher vibration and you dream really big, the clarity about those limiting thoughts and beliefs and old programming and everything in your subconscious mind becomes front and center, because those limits and those old perceptions and way of thinking about yourself begin to hit an energetic vibrational brick wall. They no longer feel good. And so I always say the fastest way to get clear on what you feel like is limiting you is tune into the biggest, craziest, wild hair dream you can possibly imagine. Because when you do, all those old thoughts and beliefs and limits are going to pop up very, very quickly. The dog is barking again. So I don't know if you can hear that. I'll try to get it out of the video, but it may be what it is. So old beliefs, outdated paradigms, and limiting stories will dissolve when you begin to recognize them clearly, with clarity. And of course, when you understand how energy works, you no longer hold on to things that pull you out of alignment. To me, it's the most beautiful, energetically available way for you to evolve, increase your level of self awareness, leading to greater expansion, higher consciousness, and a higher vibration. When you understand how this energetic vibrational aspect of who you are works, you no longer hold on to things that pull you out of alignment, whether it's a thought, an old pattern, story, relationship that is bringing you down. You begin to get very tuned into the vibration where you feel freaking amazing, and you just kind of want to stay in that higher vibration. And I think, and I'm being a little tangential here, but I think the beautiful part of that knowingness and that new level of self-awareness and understanding, and that higher vibe feeling that just feels so darn good, you tend to want to live your life in that vibration. And it almost lends itself to a higher level of compassion and non-judgment for yourself and for others. So you may find yourself, as you intentionally raise your vibration into this new level of clarity and awareness, that all the things that used to bug you, that you thought you had to, like, process or live through or create a boundary, or all of the things that we do as human beings at a psychological level, you may find that they're, like, not even on your radar anymore, and you just don't, you're okay not having that conversation. You're okay, enjoying that higher vibration, and, like, coming from a higher vibration of love, compassion, and non-judgment. And it's amazing, and it works, and It is a beautiful way to live. And then, of course, I'm going to say this as well in terms of like energy and clarity. You begin to just live in this creative space of conscious awareness and creation and get out of like old timey, old school, being on autopilot, where you're just kind of like living your life in a Groundhog's Day kind of way, waking up, doing your thing, same old day in, day out. You just experience yourself and your life in a much more powerful, creative, energetically free, beautiful, magical, whimsical, lovely sort of way. And so clarity also, like I have mentioned, it aligns you with the quantum field because the universe is always responding to your state of being. Again, it is vibrational. You can feel it within you. I definitely know for me, when I'm tuned into my heart, when I'm feeling that hell yes, like in my heart chakra and that higher vibration, think of that as your way of being and your state of being, and you have total control over that. So that, and I will make another video all about connection, right? Like just taking the time every morning to be still in that silence and in that space and intentionally just like tune in and listen and remember. And it goes back to those three questions. Who do I want to be today? How do I want to feel today? What do I want to do today? And it really sums up in this beautiful way the divine feminine and the divine masculine, human beings in this duality. I have a whole video about duality, right? The being part of that divine feminine energy of tuning in, of being still, of connecting to soul, to source, to God, to the quantum field, to the universe, source energy, however you define it. That beautiful feminine energy coupled with that beautiful, like action oriented, fiery masculine energy. It is why we humans are here, and we're so good at creating. It's amazing. Who do you want to be today? How do you want to feel today? What do you want to do today? Clarity helps you step into the energy of certainty, which accelerates manifestations. You stop chasing and you start allowing. And I do want to say that feminine energy definitely is the energy of receiving, right? Just like masculine energy is that beautiful energy of doing. And so clarity creates flow, that beautiful Zen flow, that beautiful divine masculine and feminine energy. And it definitely helps you lean into inspired action because when you're clear, you don't have any resistance. What do I mean by resistance? Old thoughts and programming and stories and paradigms are just not on your radar vibrationally when you are aligned, when you are clear. And there's definitely a part of the conscious mind that is with the heart and that heart mind coherence that is really powerfully creating your reality, whether you're intentional about it or not. And so that's why clarity matters. You want to be intentional about who you are and what it is you want, and all of the old stuff that no longer resonates with you. This is not something that happens overnight. It can. But, we humans are on this beautiful evolutionary journey to return home to ourselves and allow it to be a lifelong journey of increased self-awareness, evolution, discovering magic, falling in love with who you are in this beautiful thing called life. And I know like I'm kind of like going off script from my little outline that I've got here, but clarity creates flow and inspired action. You stop second guessing. You start moving in flow with ease. Manifestation becomes effortless because you're working with the energy of your soul essence, with the energy of remembering who you are, with the energy of discovering and aligning with the essence of who you are, so you know who you are not. How do you know? It doesn't feel good. You know an old program, an old story, and an old paradigm that you've been told for your entire life. And then one day you wake up and you're like, wait a minute, that doesn't even feel good to me. That is definitely not my truth with a capital T. I need to shift the way that I'm thinking about myself and life and that particular story or thought or program. And so, if you are ready to step into the next level version of yourself and manifest with precision and power, clarity right after connection. Like I said, I will be making another video, but clarity is crucial. It is your first step. So, ask yourself, take a moment, journal. What do you truly want? Who are you truly? What does your soul want in this lifetime? And you know what? You can change timelines anytime you want to. I will be making another video all about that soon. I just got a new amazing creative download at about midnight last night, and I will be turning that into a video. And I may write about it on Substack for some reason. I channel, but it's through guided writing. So I'm not like hearing voices per se or seeing things per se, but I definitely get very clear messages through writing. So that's another story. I'll let you know when I get into Substack if you happen to be like a big reader. So ask yourself, who am I? What do I truly want? What am I ready to release? What is the next aligned action I can take today? Very simply, who am I? How do I want to feel? What do I want to do? And so I would love, like I said, subscribe, like, comment. This is a new channel. I'm very excited to talk about all things energy and multidimensional mindset and manifesting and really, really tuning into the understanding that you are eternal, a powerful co-creator of your reality, that you get to leave limits behind whenever you choose. Nothing has to hold you back. You are infinite. It is your nature. It is fundamental to why we are here as human beings. And I will see you next time. Hit subscribe, hit like. I will put a couple of links in the description box below, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.